this guy, and this guy all have one thing in common that helped them become successful. The obvious answer would be a combination of hard work, luck, and great timing. But there is one thing that no one is even talking about. It's something that even you can start doing today to get ahead of 99% of people. The funny thing is, it doesn't require money, talent, or a genius level IQ. I'm talking about the ability to focus. When you can sit down for hours and work on one problem without getting distracted. You see, the ability to stay focused and not get distracted is now way more important than ever. And if you master that ability, you'll already be ahead of 99% of people. I'm gonna present you with two things that you can start implementing today that are gonna increase your cognitive abilities and make you way more focused. Alright, so the first step, increase how comfortable you are with boredom. So here's the thing. If your brain is constantly used to being stimulated, the moment things slow down, it panics. It will instantly crave hits of dopamine. It's usually from your phone, social media, or whatever distraction that is closest to you. And that craving, that's a problem because it destroys your ability to think clearly. It destroys your ability to focus. And if you want to get ahead of 99% of people, you have to have the ability to come up with new ideas to already existing problems. So how can we fix that problem? You have to retrain your brain to get comfortable with being bored, to be okay with sitting in silence without any entertainment. A very effective solution that helped me is to commit to doing one thing every day without your phone. For me, it's working out. When I work out, I try to leave my phone at home and enjoy an hour and maybe sometimes even more without my phone. Now, that's for most people is pretty easy. Just do one thing every day without your phone. It can be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Just try to leave your phone alone. So if the first option is too easy, here's what to do. Once you get home from work or school or whatever, try to leave your phone at a specific area every single time. And every time you want to check your phone or see if you've gotten new messages, you go and take your phone from that area. Your phone is not supposed to be where you're at all the time. If you want to do something, you have to actively go and seek your phone in that specific area. This way, you will eliminate a problem that a lot of people have, which is picking up their phone unintentionally whenever they're bored. And that makes them lose focus and get distracted and, go back to the original problem. You'll actually be surprised how effective this technique is. So once you feel like the first option is too easy for you and you can commit for one thing a day, try to have your phone in one particular area at all times. The second step that you have to take if you want to get ahead of 99% of people is to improve your attention span. Improve your ability to pay attention. And the best way you can do that is by using interval training. Now, what we discussed before is that your brain has to be comfortable with not being entertained all the time. It's okay to be bored. Now, I want to talk about the actual activity of sustaining focus and sustaining attention. So the best way to increase your ability to focus is doing interval training. Some of you might have heard about it before. In another context, interval training is typically associated with working out and training and all that stuff. But you can actually use it to train your brain to get better at being focused. Here's how you do it. So if you have some school assignments or work-related tasks, try to focus on solving those issues. Use a timer and set it for 10 minutes and tell yourself, for the next 10 minutes, I'm not gonna do anything else but focus on those tasks that I have in front of me. And if you fail or grab your phone or check your messages or do anything else, you have to start over again. So you have to take the timer and reset it to 10 minutes again. So you can do this every single day. And once you get comfortable with that 10 minutes mark, you can set it to 20 minutes. And once you get comfortable with that, set it to 30 minutes. Do that every single day until you reach a level where you're satisfied. If you schedule out some time to do this every single day, I'll promise you, your attention span is going to be way better and your ability to focus is going to be improved. I know this because I've tried it myself and this really works. Another thing you can do to increase your focus level is dedicating a certain space where you live to only work or study or do something productive. So you say, this area right here, I do nothing else in this area than work. And it doesn't have to be a huge room. It can literally be a table where you say to yourself, I'm not doing anything here than working. No Netflix, no snacking, no eating, nothing. I just work here. That's it. But what happens is that when you associate productivity with that space, your brain starts to switch gears the moment that you sit down in that place. It's like a mental trigger where your brain says, all right, it's time to work. So to wrap it up, here's your game plan. Here's how to get ahead of 99% of people. Step 1. Get comfortable with being bored. You will find that the best ideas you'll ever get is when you're bored. When your brain can have the freedom to think instead of being entertained all the time. Step 2. Train your attention span like it's a muscle. Do interval training every single day and keep raising the time. Step 3. Dedicate a space where you can sit and focus. It can be a space for work, study, or anything else. A space that is associated with productivity. Now, none of these steps cost you money. You don't need fancy tools or a high-tech setup. All it takes is commitment, a lot of patience, and consistency. And if you stick with this, you'll notice a difference in the way that you think and the way that you work. To end this video, I would like to say that focus is literally your superpower. So go ahead and work on it.